I have 4:30, so we will get started and hopefully a few more folks will join us. I'd like to welcome you to the virtual TIP meeting for Nassau County. I am Marcy Larson. I am the Public Affairs Manager for the North Florida TPO. This afternoon, we have representatives from the TPO, including our Executive Director, Jeff, and we have representatives from DOT, and we have representatives from Nassau County staff, elected officials. This is the third in a series of meetings that we are doing virtually and covers Nassau County. This meeting is being recorded and will be uploaded to the North Florida TPO website by tomorrow. So anyone who would like to listen to it, if you're on the call now and want to hear it again, or if you did not have and for those who do not have a chance to join the meeting today, then they can listen to it. We would ask that you mute yourself during the presentation. And there's also several ways that you will be able to ask questions. First off, there is an online survey asking general comments about transportation improvements in your area. Today, after Elizabeth gives her presentation about projects specific in Nassau County, you can either ask a question via the chat, and we would ask that you would raise your hand, and you have to go to reactions at the bottom here and then pull up the hand raised emoji. Or you can also, like you said, do it in the chat. So you can ask personally using the hand raise feature, or you can put it in the chat and she will respond. So with that, I would like to introduce Elizabeth De Jesus, who is our Transportation Programs Manager, and she will walk you through a variety of projects that are planned for Nassau County.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for taking off your time to attend this presentation. My name is Elizabeth De Jesus. Again, I am the Transportation Programs Manager for the North Florida TPO. The TPO is a regional transportation planning agency serving Clay, Duval, Nassau, and St. Johns County. I will be presenting the draft Transportation Improvement Program, also known as the TIP, for fiscal years 2023-24 to 2027-28. The TIP is a prioritized listing of transportation projects covering a period of 5 years. It is developed and formally adopted by the TPO board as part of the Metropolitan Transportation Planning process. The TIP is consistent with the long-range transportation plan, and it is required for projects to be eligible for funding. The TIP includes projects on highway, transit, bicycle, pedestrian, aviation, port, and multimodal. This is the third meeting in a series of meetings through the region, as Marcy commented at the beginning. We have also scheduled a TIP public meeting for May the 17th, which is next week. At that meeting, we will be presenting projects for all 4 counties. I encourage you to participate and to invite others to attend. All meetings are scheduled from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. The links to all remaining meetings, as well as meetings recordings, are in our webpage, which is www.northfloridatpo.com. I want to show you where to find the TIP information in our webpage. If you haven't been there, again, our webpage is www.northfloridatpo. If you go to our webpage, the front page, you will click on the planning tab, and then select TIP from the drop-down menu to go to the TIP page. And once in the TIP page, you will find the current TIP draft document. You will also find a form to provide comments and the list of virtual meetings for each county with their respective links. As we do these meetings, we will also be posting the recordings. So anybody that interested in listening to the recordings, they will be also be able to do that. The TPO board will approve the final TIP at their regular meeting on June the 8th at 10 a.m. We are located at 980 North Jefferson Street, Jacksonville, Florida. This presentation is a highlight of some of the projects in Nassau County. I encourage you to explore the TIP draft document for additional projects in Nassau County, as well as in other counties in the region. If you have additional questions about any of the projects in this presentation, please make a note of the page number located in the lower right corner of the page, so we can come back to it to answer any questions that you may have on that specific project. And finally, I ask that you hold your questions until the end. And the first project is Amelia Island Parkway Trail from Bailey Road to 14th Street. This is a bike path project, and construction for this project is scheduled for 2024. Amelia Island Parkway Trail from State Road 818 to Bailey Road. This is also a bike path project, and construction for this project is scheduled for 2024. Atlantic Avenue from Center Street to South Fletcher. This is a resurfacing project, and construction for this project is scheduled for 2026. Crandall Road over McQueen Swamp Bridge. This is a bridge replacement, and the construction for this project is scheduled for 2028. I-10 from Baker County Line to Duval County Line. This is a resurfacing project, and construction for this project is scheduled for 2024. I-95 northbound at St. Mary's River Bridge. This is a bridge repair or rehabilitation, and construction for this project is scheduled for 2024. I-95 southbound Welcome Station improvement. The environmental study for this project is scheduled for 2027. Kingsley Creek Intercoastal Canal Swing Span Bridge. This is a rail capacity project, and the implementation of this project is scheduled for 2024. Lem Turner Road from Duval County Line to US 1. This is a resurfacing project, and construction is scheduled for 2025. Nassau County flood sensors. This is a pilot project, and the implementation of this project is scheduled for 2024. State Road A1A from O'Neill Scott Road to Amelia River. This is a resurfacing project, and construction is scheduled for 2026. US 1 from Ingen Road to Georgia State Line. This is a resurfacing project, and construction is scheduled for 2024. US 17 at William Burgess Boulevard. This is an intersection improvement project, and right-of-way acquisition is scheduled for 2024 and 2025. US 17 from Lipizzan Court to the Georgia State Line. This is a resurfacing project, and construction is scheduled for 2025. Yulee Elementary. This is a sidewalk project at Fillmore Road, and construction for this project is scheduled for 2027. To provide comments, we have included a comments form. You can use this QR code to go directly to the form, or you can use the link below, which is publicinput.com /TPO-TIP. You can also find the comments form link in our webpage by going to the TIP page, as I explained at the beginning of this presentation. The deadline for comments is May the 31st. So if you have any questions, now would be the time to ask. You can either raise your hand with the icon or just unmute yourself and just make the comments or question.
Hey, Elizabeth, this is Robert.
Hi.
I think the only question I had, a lot of these projects we've been working on for quite some time together. So thank you for going through all of them.
Sure.
The only one I think that was that I wanted to bring to your attention, the State Road A1A, State Road 200 from O'Neill Scott Road to the Amelia River resurfacing project.
This one, Road.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I see it's coming up in 26, and that's great. But what we have out there is the asphalt top layer is FC5. It's a friction course that allows, drainage to come off the road quickly. And what we're seeing is that FC5 is breaking down pretty bad. So we've actually had one of our commissioners has actually had to replace 2 windshields along that roadway.
Oh, wow.
And we're not sure if it's strictly from that, but he believes it's from the FC5, the aggregate coming up and hitting his windshield. I don't know if maybe too late in the game, but opportunities to maybe move that forward would be the only request I think there on that project.
I think that your comment is right on time, probably for DOT.
Okay.
And because if you see preliminary engineering is in 23-24.
Sure.
I don't know, maybe they might be, I don't know if they are in the middle of that. So we can definitely share this information with DOT so that they can, accommodate that. I really don't know. I mean, we can provide we can provide your comments so that you can start a conversation with them. And
that'd be great.
Yeah.
And I know they, whatever we can do if we can bring it forward, that'd be great. I'd love to. We could talk through it, see if there's any options. I noticed they're also resurfacing US 17 from Lipizan to Georgia state line. I'm going to go take a look at that area too, because that one is in 24-25.
Yeah.
Maybe there's opportunity there or something, but I'll take a look at it. And
yeah, sure, most definitely. There must be something something going on there that is like disintegrating the
sure,
the asphalt or something. Yeah, they might be able, and that's as a matter of fact, I think that would be a great information for them to know.
Yep.
If if something's going on there that is not it's not being efficient, the materials that they're using. Yeah, most definitely. We will make sure that DOT, as a matter of fact, we have Victoria from DOT here, but we will make sure that they receive the comment. Okay.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And they're on it. It's on the schedule here. It's just, I don't know. It's already in pretty rough shape now. I don't know what it's going to look like in 2 years when we get to 26. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. Great.
I don't think I had any other questions. I think I'm familiar with most of the other projects we went over.
So. Okay. Awesome. You said that there was this one and there's another project that I presented that you also have similar comments on that.
No, on that one so if you go to the Lipizan lane to
I think
St. Mary's.
This one.
I was just saying there may be an opportunity since that one's 25 construction. There may be an opportunity if after we review with DOT that Lipizan or that section of 17's in better shape than maybe that section of 200, maybe there's an opportunity to swap some funding or something. So there's not really a pull from anywhere else. I don't know. Just I was just throwing that out there as a idea. But
okay. We will provide information to the DOT, and then they will, obviously, they will contact you and coordinate.
Sure.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Robert.
Thank you.
Any other questions? If you have a question, just unmute yourself, or you can raise your hand with the feature, and you can put it in the chat also if you have any questions. Well, I think if we don't have any other questions, we thank you very much for attending this presentation. We will post the recordings of this presentation in our webpage. So if you know anybody that will like, that that they will like to know because they couldn't attend, just send them to our webpage. And also we have, as I indicated at the beginning, we have the TIP draft documents. You can go there and download the document and explore other projects in Nassau County, as well as other projects in the region for the other counties. And also provide, if you need to provide comments, you can use the form. And let us know about, any comments that you may have. And we thank you very much for attending this session, and have a good day. We're going to stay here until 5:30 in case anybody else come, but you are free to go. Thank you so much for coming.
Elizabeth, it's Dave Kaufman. Do you have a little bit more background on that rail project?
The rail project?
Yeah.
This one, Kingsley Creek Intercoastal Canal Swing Span Bridge.
Yes. Is that a maintenance project, or is that are they adding more track? What are they doing there?
It's called Rail Capacity Project. Victoria, by any chance, do you have any information on this project?
I don't, other than I know it's a capacity project. I don't have the details at this moment.
Okay.
I can figure that out, but I'm not sure in specifics. I just know it's capacity.
We can find that information for you, David.
Thank you. That'd be great.
Okay. Yes, of course. We can find that information for you and share that with you.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Well, again, thank you so much for attending. As I said before, we're going to stay here until 5:30, making sure if somebody else come late that we can talk to them, and you are free to go. Thank you so much for being with us today. Have a great day.
Thank you very much.
Okay.